Hello and good evening. My name is Mr. Roth, and I am your student's integrated science teacher. Just a little bit about me before we kind of get started. Like I said, my name is Mr. Roth. I have been teaching here at Lockport for 10 years. I went to Lockport, so I've been a porter for a really long time. After high school, I went to University of Iowa and majored in science education with an emphasis in chemistry. Then after that, I got my job here in 2011 and have been working here ever since. I did go back to get my master's at Olivet University in educational leadership. And I have been taking technology classes at University of St. Francis. University of St. Francis, which really that has been super helpful with this whole situation that we're in. So I'm very thankful for those technology classes. So if you are unfamiliar, we are using Google Classroom to use as our learning management system to connect with students. Okay, so this is Google Classroom here. The way it works, the way my Google Classroom works is each unit that we do is going to have a big bold section and it's going to have a few things under it. Now, the most important thing for in each of these sections is the schedule right here. Okay, so the schedule has everything that we are going to be doing for that particular unit. So we have daily plans and we have individual work. Now for daily plans, that's the stuff that we were going to be doing in our synchronous Google Meets. Okay, so while the students are meeting with me over Google Meets, this is the stuff that we are going to be doing. Okay, now that's not a hard and fast rule. Sometimes if we like run out of time or whatever, then so for example, if we run out of time and don't get to the essentials skills ed puzzle, okay, then that will be assigned for homework, okay? But in general, this left side where it says daily plans, that's what we're going to be doing together as a class. And this right side where it says individual work, that's more like homework, but since everything's homework right now, I don't really like calling it homework. But this is the stuff that they're going to be doing on their off days. So every class that your student has, they meet with every other day, okay? So like if we meet on Mondays, then this is the stuff that they're going to be doing on Tuesdays. Okay. So that is that. Oh, and I'm sorry. Also, you probably see that some of these things have links on them. So for example, the safety challenge, if I were to click on that and then click on this right here, some of those things are Google quizzes. Okay. Some of those things are videos, like the essential skills ed puzzle, that's a video. And then there are other things that are just PDFs or other types of information that they can use. But a lot of the stuff that we do is linked on the schedule. So that's another reason why the schedule is very important. Okay, now sometimes there are other things, and at the point of this recording, these actually haven't been scheduled yet, but like, for example, these things here, these are other types of resources that they can use. Some of them are going to be just resources that are optional and others are going to be actual assignments, but they're grayed out because they haven't actually been scheduled yet. But if they're not grayed out, then they're actually going to be assigned. I can't make this so that it's like the student view, so that's why I have grayed out things. The students will not have grayed out things. They will just have these purple things. But any of the purple things they can open up and use. Like this is the video. A lot of the things that I'm going to post here are videos. Some of the things I'm going to post here are things that they can actually fill out on their Chromebook. They should mostly have a stylus, or some of them they can just use a regular pencil to write on the Chromebook. But some of these assignments that I'm going to be posting, they can actually write on. So that is that. Last thing I do want to talk about is just so that you know that they should all know this by now, but just so you know, the way that they actually connect with me and probably most of the other teachers is this link right here, the Meet button. They can just click on that and that opens up a Google Meet, and then they can, that's how they connect with me. Okay. Two more things that I want to talk about. Number one is the syllabus. That's right here. So, if you want to kind of go through that and look through it, I'm not going to go through that on the video, but if you want to look through it and you have any questions, anything that you need, that has all the information for this class. And then now the last thing is the tutor list. So for the tutor list, This is just a list of private people that are willing to tutor students for a fee. Okay. Now, these are, like I said, private people. They are not associated with Lockport in any way. So if you did want to take advantage of that, that is, you just contact them individually. You do not go through Lockport for that. But that is something that they can do. Now, if you do have any questions about anything, then you can always email me. My email is nroth@lths.org. If you want a more direct connection with me, then we can do a Google Meet. Again, email me first, and then we can do a Google Meet. But just let me know if you would like to do that. Thanks, and I hope to have a fantastic year with your student.